first and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Still keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. On third down, it's Josh Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Allen working from the pistol. Back to the sideline and intercepted. He's to midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They were able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Once again, it's Cook. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. They get 14 on that hookup. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Edger and Cooper, they're on the 10. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Vegas.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On play action, Allen. He connects with Gray on that one. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and They got to see if they can finish this thing off.
L'Jarius Sneed, tight coverage as he gets in the way of that one.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Third down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Vegas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Gray is the motion man here. Now it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Gray. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play. Allen will throw. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. They'll go play action here with Allen. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And they will finally run him down. A big play there for the Raiders. It's a gain of 34. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
McCaffrey on the handoff. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen working from the pistol. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Allen. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They face second down and 7. A tight end in motion now. Again, it's McCaffrey. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. One more time going up top with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Allen going to throw again. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. On third down, it's Allen. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Cook. And he will dive into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2 unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.